Ladies and gentlemen, the Champions League with Mecklenburg. We're gonna get fucked. Okay, enough of that before I get copyright stricken. Probably will do. Probably have to take that out. But if you get in early, you might be able to hear the Champions League music right at the beginning. But yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? We're up against Olympique Lyonnais. Guzman is back. He's a little bit angry, but that's fine. The rules for the Champions League means we can have whoever the fuck we want on our bench. So we've got a couple of youth in there. If we can bring them on. I mean, if we're losing by like 3-0, 4-0, then I have no qualms of bringing some youth in just to get some experience at Champions League level. Champions League level. Can't remember. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I am. Let's have a look. No, I think everyone unregistered. Do we have anyone in our under 21s that would be eligible? Oh, this guy. Boromir, 19 years old, Nigerian. Really like the determinated personality. Our scouts think he's, even our coaches now, think that he's gonna be good. If I put you into the senior squad, have you already played today? No, he's just unregistered. Right. Yeah, we brought this guy in for a free. Not a few weeks ago. But yeah, learning. Are you being tutored? I don't think I'm tutoring him, just because he's got such high determination. If we have him tutored by anyone, it's just going to drag that determination down. In fact, I was sure his determination was up at 20. Might come down a little bit, but still. In the position the way he's in, I would like him to have a little bit more in terms of aerial. However, if he's just an out ball-winning midfielder, then he should be all right. We'll train him up on. I think we are training him up on strength. He's diminutive, so he's not going to be a case ball-winning. Why is your best role as a ball-winning midfielder with a strength of 3? If you were a deep-lying playmaker, no. The more I look into this, the more I'm like, well, this doesn't make sense. This polygon is very much a wing-back polygon shape that you look for. High speed, good defending, good mentals, good technical, so that when they can bomb up the line and whip in good crosses in. This, however, we're gonna have to shift these lines a little bit. If he's to sit here, I'd want more physical out of him. I'd want a little bit more vision out of him as well. But we'll see how he develops. We may even move him out on loan. For free? What's his wage? His wage is only 900. Alright. We'll offer you to clubs. 19 years old. You should be getting first team football. Anyway, that's where we're going to... That's what we're going to do. That is what we are going to do. So let's go. Summit team, we're going to get rolled over here. I'm expecting it. Look at the fucking stadium. Look at that. I mean, that screen. The screen is probably the same size as when we go to clubs in Belgium and they've got it set up in a corner. It's so far away. They've even got a damn roof on it. Playing inside in the drizzle, doesn't really matter. Oh dear. That is scary. That not so much, but yeah. I say not so much, but you know. Right, well, let's just see what we can do. Let's go with Underdogs, that suits us down to the ground. Let's go cause an upset. You better be making the team talk of your life. I don't think we go defensive straight away. They'd find a way through, even if we went defensive and we were pinned back into our own box. They've got the pure quality in their individual players to just unlock any defense. So I say we just play our natural game, see what comes. We could probably do with showing that fool onto his weaker foot, though. If he has a weaker foot. Fuck you. Weaker foot? Weaker side. Yeah. Let's try showing these guys into the weaker side. Weaker? Yeah. Right, they'll still be a threat. With players of that quality, they're even on the weaker foot, they're capable of pulling out outrageous things. Yeah, see, you didn't need to put a head on that. Although if he didn't get a shout from his keeper saying that he was safe, I suppose it was the safest thing to do. Holy moly. And that's what I'm on about with the corner taking routine. I didn't mean to have a short corner taking routine there. It's just that apparently we don't have the person on the pitch that was meant to take our corners from the left side. Corners from... No, attack. Attack from this side needs to be a left-footed Angelino. And from the left side it needs to be right-footed. Chris Rossi, you're not on the pitch. Tom Jack. Go on then. It's weird that in this screen it doesn't give you, are they good at taking corners? Set piece attributes. I don't know. No. Yeah, set piece attributes, fair enough, but give me corners here. And confirm that. So that we have in swing corners. That was fairly poor. And Ndombele. Is he going to get a crossing? Yep. Oh my word. That was just far too easy. Far too easy. We had two guys on Ndombe and he just left them for dead. If they weren't going to stick to any kind of offside trap, one of them should have rushed to the byline just to try and prevent the cross coming in, and the striker got across our central defender just a little too easy. Anyway, Panna with his blue boots. I was gonna say good things about him, but obviously no need. That was a little dangerous, but got away with that. Out to Mavidi. I wonder if Mavidi knew when he got released by Arsenal. I wonder if Arsenal are in the Champions League. That would be hilarious. Ooh, unlucky. Just needed a little bit more composure there. Maybe a flick out to the right to Golan, who was hovering around. Yeah, I wonder if Mavidi knew they'd be playing Champions League football. At least there's a good crowd for it. I suppose if you've picked the minnows of your club, then you're not really there to see a good game of football. You're just there to see a pasting. And goals are always nice to see. I'm surprised they don't have more youth in their lineup. It's almost a compliment that they've got a lot of their first team players playing. That they consider us at least enough of a threat that they're not just packing their team with people that need experience. I think he's offside. That's alright. We were playing well there. That's a good passage of play. Scuffed shot from well outside the box. We'll take that. Tomchak to Shoes. Back out to Tomchak. Come on, use him. That's what he's there for. Cross cannons off a player, which happens far too often. And again, it happens far too often. And it's the pitch where balls never slow down as well. I can feel myself getting annoyed already. Anyway, long ball forward. Comes out only as far as Mavidi, who will poke it forward. You're offside again. Guzman. Yeah, Guzman could have probably done a little bit better with their goal, but he didn't have much time to react to it. "21 minutes in and only one goal down though." I think Galan will do that on. Shufs will... Oh wow. That was brilliant. Mavidi drew the defence. First time pass to Gustavo, who... Well, he just opened up for him. He could have probably taken another touch, taken it a bit closer to the goal. Opened up the angle. Still. 3 shots. 3 on target. Possession's a little bit crap, but it's to be expected. Ah, come on, that was just poor. Tomchuk forward towards Gallant. Marcel will get there. Well ahead of him. I don't think Gallant was at his full pace there. It's weird. Sometimes the players run as if they're just jogging for the ball, and then other times they do go at full pace. I don't know what activates them to actually run it, because this guy now is running at full pace. There we go. That's what should have happened for the first goal. Should have had one chasing the guy and one chasing down the avenue for the cross. We brought a lot of away fans. That's probably more away fans that we have in that corner of the pitch than actually turn up at home games. I suppose it is only France, and we're in Belgium. Olympique Lyonnais, where are you? In a geographical proximity, whereabouts are you? I want to say kind of southwest region, or south. I may be wildly wrong. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Actually, I'll do it now whilst you're watching the game, if it doesn't mess up the recording. Olympic. No, not Olympics. Olympique Lyonnais. Where are you? Well, I've got the coordinates for. I've got the coordinates for their stadium, which actually is a decent representation. Of looking at the stadium now, it does have that kind of roof around it. It does have the TV screen in the corner, and it does have this kind of walkway around. I'm fairly impressed with that. Has a capacity of 59,000. Well done, Shoots. Mavidi, you need to use that fairly quickly. Just overdone. Angalan was offside. Whereabouts are you? Oh no. It's kind of it is south of the country, but only just to south. If you take a country and you split it into quarters, it's kind of in the southeast quadrant, but only just from centre. Yeah, so not a million miles away. So yeah, maybe it's correct that we would have quite a few people turn up. We might even have supporters over here. You never know. Well, for all their shots, we are restricting them a little bit, I think. We've had equal amount of shots on target. They've had the lion's share of possession, but that's to be expected. Well done, Vitas. Panda gets robbed from him there. I might have to swap them around. Swap Panda and Chiefs around. And that came off one of us. Yep. Well, that's the first half done. And we haven't been horrific. I'm pleased with how things are going, actually. Appreciate the effort you've been lucky so far, Gustavo. Yeah. Passes completed. Tackles 180%, headers 159. Yeah. We've not been terrible. Well done, Mavidi. Did well to come back and take that. Pass to Shufs all the way out to Tomchak. Tomchak down the middle to Galan, who's onside, will feed Mavidi, who control let him down a little bit there. Control the ball, but he ended up going dead instead of just tapping it in front of him and then running onto the shot. Tomchuk into the middle to Mavidi, who will lay it out to Angelino. First time across box, and oh wow, that was an opportunity. Ah well. Shoots hopefully back out to Angelino, but no, through the gap, but no one was there. I like the thought process behind it, but it would appear Galan wasn't quite on the same wave length. Again, shots from quite far out. It sounds weird, but I'd be happy with a 1-0 loss. Just a 1-0 loss. Again, Galan, right place, right time. We do have an epic keeper to get past, though. Comes out to shoot at the edge of the box. No. Come on, shoot. You should have at least taken a pop from there. Pana and Gustavo looking nervous. It might be a game where we bring on Rossi. He might be able to pull some strings in the middle. Or be a little bit better at comedy of errors. Might be a little bit better at releasing our strikers away. Let's have Mavidi as an advanced forward on attack. We've nothing to lose now. Visas out to Angelino. First time to Mavidi. Didn't need to be first time, but I don't know what was. That was poor control all around. Shoes picks up to the loose ball. Up forward to Mavidi. Back to the goalkeeper. And looks like a bit of a counter. Lose out on the foot race. And that's the third. I don't need to see that again. No. But yeah, let's start bringing on some youth then. Busquets, let's have you on for Patrick. Lucas for Angelino. And we'll bring on Soto just a little bit. we'll go back to your better roll. Lucas on the ball straight away. And I don't know what happened there, but looks like Bavidi didn't quite get a toe on it. I mean, we've had some good chances. That would be probably, I would say, our third clear-cut chance. We had 2 chances where Galan, the crosses came in for Galan, and he couldn't quite turn them away, turn them in even. And then we just had that just needed poked beyond the keeper. Are you probably dead? Yeah, Gustavo might be probably dead. Let's analyze this first. Bruised ankle. Yeah, it's only a bruise, but we do have people that can be shuffled around. Pana? No. Shoots, I think. Shoots can play in your role. I want to bring on Soto. Just for... yeah, I'll do. Just for the experience. It's Champions League. If we're 3-0 down, nothing's going to happen. We're not going to pull this back. We did well for a long time. Don't get me wrong. It's just the cat's already out of the bag. We might as well just let our players have some experience. Glam back to Luis Eduardo, who long ball up to Chomchak, and our complete wing back is offside, which is good as a well. It's not good, but it's all right. It means that he's doing the right things. He's trying to stretch play. He's trying to create more width in the final third for when we break quickly. Busquets with a clearance to no one. Well done. Who then tries to drop into the space at right back. I liked what he did there. Showed decent awareness of our tactical shape. Can we get... I'd be happy with a consolation goal. I think we deserve a consolation goal. Lucas with a throw down the line to Shuvs, to Pana. Across the... over the top to Mvidi. Mvidi in to Galan. And Soto following up. Just didn't quite to get his knee above it. Difficult technique to properly strike a ball as it's coming at you like that. Easy to balloon it over. Pana will pick up the loose ball. Back to Luis Eduardo. All the way over to Galan, who's unfortunately offside again. That's for the last few minutes. Just swap our strikers around. Galan, you can now be one of those. And you can be advance forward on attack. Just allow Mvidi's speed to come into play a little bit. Galan's had a terrible game. I think it's purely down to the times he's been caught offside and the opportunities that he hasn't slotted away. So I'm not going to be too harsh with him. Their first goal was avoidable. Their second goal was unfortunate and a bit of a mess up, and again avoidable. Their third goal was well taken. So in my mind, we're only 1-0 down. Actually, no. In my mind, it says they've had 2 clear-cut chances and we've only had 1. I reckon we've had 3 clear-cut chances. The 2 chances that Galan had, or the 1 chance that flashed across the face of goal, and Mavidi couldn't quite get a toe on it. And the keeper came out to claim. That could have easily been turned in. I think that will... I was going to say that will be it. 3-0? No, 4-0. Well... If you were to look at 4-0 on a piece of paper and then look at the stats, you'd be like, oh yeah, fair enough, but I think we played better than a 4-0. There is a... And we do have quite a young side. I've built a young side for a reason. Mostly the reason is because of finances. Come on, shut down his avenues of... just because we never had money, so it was a case of trying to bring people into the club for nothing. So snapping up youth, then trying to develop them, and then hopefully to sell them on at a profit. That was alright. That was alright. I did say we were going to get a poop pushed in, and it was pushed in a little bit. Let's just say, can't fault your effort today. You did. Oh, come on, guys. What did you expect? I can't fault your effort. He's like, no, we should have won that game. Fuck you. No. All of you. Fuck all of you. We've risen... They've got aspirations above their station right now. We've risen their expectations. After just 1 to 2 days. That's fine. Ooh, did we hurt someone? I don't know, we must have. Criticism levelled at our perceived extreme, physically and unnecessary aggressive attitude. Well, we don't. Because as part of our tactics, there's nothing here that says go in and fuck them up. So, what do we do? Yeah, we're not that type of side at all. I know once I go. Alright. Well, our next game is, we'll be coming crashing back to earth, and it'll be a Pro League A game against Antwerp. Will it be again Pro League A game against Antwerp? Let's have a look. Schedule. No, I'll bring you back for the Belgian Cup. Patro Easton. And then Zenit. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We're not doing well. There's a lot of red there. Anyway, Luckymarine, as always, you lot have been amazing. Did we not get inspiring in defeat, fitness test? Do we not get X amount of thousands for playing, even for a loss? I don't know. Anyway, I've been Luckymarine, as always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for our game against, forgotten already, Patro Easton in the Belgian Cup, a 6th round, and we'll be playing a decent amount of youth in this cup. I think in this game, so it'll be an opportunity to get a look at our second string. Until then, do take care.